Hello. As I mentioned last week for our Shabbat message, I always like to start with Shabbat Shalom. It continues to be very complicated for us to add the word Shalom in our Shabbat, even though we will strive to do so. Talked also last week about bringing Shabbat light into the darkness that we've been in now for these 13 days. And so we strive to do so. If you've been following the news, there are moments of hope and light and triumph and survival. And this is what we continue to search for. We continue this week in the Torah portion, the second Torah portion in the Torah of Noah, as you can see behind me, the ark and the water and the flood behind it. And I mentioned last week, actually, during our Friday night service, that this week's Torah portion, the Torah portion of Noach, starts in a very complicated way. We first get introduced immediately to Noach himself and to his family, and then we go right into a very disturbing opening of the Torah portion, because it says, Vatemale haaretz Hamas, and the earth was filled with Hamas. It says so right here in the Torah text. And it also says haaretz, and if you know that haaretz not just means earth, but sometimes Israel is just referred to as haaretz, the land. And so it's as if the Torah is saying this week that the land, our land, the land of Israel, has been filled with Hamas. The word Hamas means lawlessness and chaos. And I think that is where we sit. And yet, as we read this week in the Torah, it's unfortunate, but what helps to diminish this Hamas is a flood, a wave, if you will. And that is what our job is. Our job is to be this wave, that comes together when we unify as an Am, as a nation, when we come together and we can be this wave and see these, as I mentioned, moments of triumph, these moments of trying to find silver linings in these treacherous days. We at CBI, our whole community and surrounding, has been this wave. We have been coming together to find ways to support our brothers and sisters in Israel, donating money to various organizations, donating money to JNF USA. We are only a few dollars away from having built 2 bomb shelters in the south of Israel. And these last days, through heroic volunteer work for so many people at our congregation, we are going to be sending on a flight in a couple of days to Israel 331 boxes, 15,000 pounds of collections that are going to go, like I said, to our brothers and sisters. And so we can be that wave. We can be that wave that comes and cleanses this moment for all of us, to cleanse out the Hamas, to cleanse out this treachery. And it's not going to be easy. And I think our Torah portion reminds us of that also. Because when the rains finally stop, when the flooding is over and Noach isn't completely sure what to do, he sends out a first try of a raven and that raven cannot find a place to land. It doesn't have a place to be stable. It doesn't have a place to move forward. And then Noach sends out a dove. And that dove, again, still has that struggle to find a place to land. And it's not till the third attempt that Noach sends out a dove, and the dove comes back with the olive branch in its mouth, which we all know symbolizes peace, which is what we ultimately want consistently. And so I think that this shows us that our wave needs to continue, that our push to clean out this Hamas, this chaos continues, but it's not going to be easy. It's going to take us some patience, not maybe the first raven and not the first dove, but ultimately that second dove coming back with the olive tree, showing us that peace is possible and that is what we as a Jewish community want. So it is the Torah portion of, and so I am a little bit dressed down today. I have a shirt that says "Need an Ark." I know a guy. We have our special service today, our pet-friendly service. Noah's Bark is what we're calling our service tonight. It is at 6:30. It is a special service. It is outside, and it is very pet-friendly. And so hope that amidst this very complicated few weeks, we also will be able to come together with our community and to be a little bit celebratory, bringing this light, bringing this wave like we have been. Again, services tonight at 6:30. There will be no live stream because it's just going to be live and in person. And we will have our service as usual tomorrow, tonight, 6:30, tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. with our service and Torah discussion. So let's bring a lot of shalom into our Shabbat, and Am Israel Chai.